I think the reason for getting involved with the Bowra Foundation was obviously there's a strong connection as a Royal Marine to, as part of the Royal Marines family, as it were. But it's just such an inspiring, extraordinary story. To be hit by this unexpected event in life, this lightning bolt, and to pick yourself up again and just go again and just keep going, and not be put off by adversity and not be put off by problems and not be put off by obstacles. Nowadays, in the world we live in, the current environment, the challenges we're all facing, it was such an inspiring thing. And also the fact that the Bowra Foundation reaches out to help out other people as well. And so it was irresistible, really. I really wanted to be part of it.
I was lucky enough to cycle with Mark yesterday from Princetown down to Stonehouse. It's really round the corner from me, so I live round the corner, but it's lovely getting up. But it's just nice spending time with Mark. Last time we was together was in Israel, where we was competing against each other in swimming. So it's just nice getting out, and especially today getting out and paddling around Plymouth Sound and then swimming round the corner. It's been brilliant, really good couple of days.
I think the whole of society faces challenges at the moment. The whole of Britain faces challenges, and of course our veterans are amongst those people. But one of the great things veterans have is that they're never truly alone, and I think it's such an important thing to remember. There are so many organisations set up to support veterans, and places they can reach out for assistance and financial assistance as well, and it's so important to remember that. And the expression is you should never fight alone, and you are part of a family and you're part of a brotherhood and a sisterhood, and it's always worth remembering that you might feel alone, but actually there's so many organisations set up to support our veterans, and that's a truly great thing. And what's happened today is just a shining example of that, really. And the fact that Mark's put himself out there to do this extraordinary challenge, but is doing it to help the wider veteran community and to do it to help people who've had brain injuries. It's inspiring stuff. So no veteran should ever feel alone, and I think that's the really important thing. There's a wonderful network of small organisations, of charities, of government bodies set up to support our veterans, and quite right too, I think.
As a veteran, sometimes you can, when you leave the service, tend to feel a little bit isolated. It can take some time to adjust from being in the military to being a veteran. I would say embrace being a veteran, be proud of what you've done, seek support, help from groups like Armed Forces Veterans Breakfast Clubs that might be local to you, other events and charities that are undertaking and celebrating events as well, because it's enriching to be a veteran as it is to have been in the services. Thank you.
When Mark approached me and asked if I'd be an ambassador, I couldn't have been more honoured and privileged to have somebody of such high regard ask me to be involved in that role. Yeah, just incredible, and what he's doing for so many other people, what he's already achieved himself is incredibly inspirational, but to then want to go on and help others as well is just something very, very close to my heart, very passionate about, as my background as a physiotherapist as well.
I suppose the one lesson that I've learned since being dragged screaming out of the Royal Marines is that initially you think that your life, your identity is so tied up with being in the services that when you leave you think that's gone. It hasn't. That adventurous spirit still stay there, so keep challenging yourself, get involved in different things, and you'll re-find that self that you thought you'd lost. So hang in there, you're still the same person that you was the day you walked out of those gates for the last time, and that person who was defined by service is still there.